lovelies, and welcome back to this channel. If you're new here, my name is Belinda Strana. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Don't forget to please subscribe to this channel, turn on notifications so that anytime I upload a video, you will be the first person to be notified. And to my returning subscribers, to those who that share my videos, leave commentaries, and also educate each and every one of us, you guys are the real MVP. Alright, lovelies, let's dive into this. So, lovelies, I came across this video on my For You page on TikTok, and I thought to show you guys where this pan-colored woman is actually out to call out black men. Like, this got a lot of black men reacting to why is it that all of a sudden everyone is calling out on us, pan-colored women calling out on us, Obama calling out on us. Like, guys, I was just able to put up some of those stitches. I'm just going to roll the clip as well as some of the stitches I was able to put together. Please leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. And please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. We're just here for educational and informative purposes. Alright, lovelies, let's dive into it.
Black people are what?
We've got to reach those ridiculous, crazy black men that did vote for Trump. We've got to reach those people.
I don't know how you guys expect to reach black men when you just keep insulting them day in and day out. You're gonna say that black men who voted for Trump are ridiculous and crazy? And not to mention the fact that Obama just came out and shamed every single black man also that voted for Trump. Obama literally came out and shamed every black voter who does not align with Kamala Harris and wants to vote for Trump. I feel like Obama thinks like he's a black messiah or something, like he has a hold on the black community. Remember what Joe Biden said just a few years ago? If you're not voting for me, you ain't black. It's like they believe they have a grasp on the black community. Like the black community doesn't have the intelligence enough to pick their own candidate. They're trying to brainwash them to a point that they feel like they're so oppressed that they have to vote for Kamala Harris. When black voters everywhere are waking up, thank God, and they say, no, I'm not voting Democrat anymore because Democrats are not doing nothing for the community. Democrats keep promising and promising and promising, and they never do nothing for the black community. They never do nothing for the Latino community, which I'm part of, and they expect us to keep voting for them? I don't think so. Do you think it's a smart thing for Democrats to be embarrassing black people to get their votes? Leave me a comment below.
Hey, look, you can't reach out to ridiculous black men like me. I don't want to hear it. I ain't trying to talk to you, nor am I listening. I know the reason why I voted for Trump, and I'm not ridiculous. I got very solid, legitimate reasons why I'm voting for Donald J. Trump. Y'all can't force black men like myself to just vote for Democrat. We ain't voting for the hoe. Y'all may do, but I'm not doing it. And there's nothing you can do to convince me otherwise. That broad had 4 years to fix this shit as the second highest in charge, and the broad did nothing. We know what Trump was doing for niggas prior to 2020. We was out here getting paper, man, and handling business. And we finna get back to that. So yeah, try to convince ridiculous black men like me, it ain't gonna work, baby, with your hideous face looking ass.
So, good morning, TikTok. Doing something I probably ain't got no business doing, but I'm gonna do it anyhow, because I don't give a damn. I am who I am. Anyhow, so I woke up this morning looking at TikTok, they're still on the black man. Everybody's on the black man. Listen, it's a beautiful thing to be a black man. Right now, back then, and whatever. But at the end of the day, this is the thing I got a problem with. You got a sister on there trying to berate and belittle us. Now you got, this white woman on there doing the same thing, but you got other men defending the black man. Here's the thing. There was a thing called Willie Lynch. It's a Willie Lynch syndrome, where you put the black man against the black man. The light man against the dark one, the man against the woman and whatnot. They've used our women to make us feel less empowered as men. And you got black women on here doing the same thing. Let me say, you need to stay in your place. If you stood behind us and held us down the way you're supposed to as a king and queen, then we wouldn't be having this conversation right now. As far as Barack Obama goes, Willie Lynch. And this was founded by an Indian man, a slave owner back in the day, on how to control your slave. We ain't slaves no more, man. You know what I mean? Here's the thing. Here's the conversation. We are black men. Strong black men. We are kings, every one of us, even though some act like peasants. I don't give a damn about what nobody thinks about my vote. That's my vote. My vote. Back when we could not vote, remember this, people, think about this here. They used the black woman and they put her in a higher position in life to make us feel less than, because we are too black and too strong. We ain't having that, man. We ain't having that. And the biggest part of our demise as black men has always been black men against each other. Don't take my word for it. We have never really been truly our brother's keeper. We have been our brother's reaper. So it's time to stop doing that, which we're doing, and we're coming to the forefront, and people don't like it. People like Barack Obama. Give a damn what you think about me, about my feelings about him. Those are my feelings. That's what makes me the individual. You don't like it? Who gives a damn? Stay in your position and stay in your place. And if you voting based on color, then you're an idiot. You're an idiot. An idiot. Let me say it one more time. Idiot. Because someone has the same melanin that you have, does not make them for you. Not at all. Not at all. You know, some of our biggest fights have come within one another. Now that we have come together, you know, as black men, everybody has a problem with it. I love it. I love it. There's nothing left for us to do to make it to the top. So black man, stand on business and leave them idiots in their position and in their place. Let no one make you feel less than because you want to vote for Trump. I'm voting for Trump. How about that? I don't give a damn what no one thinks. I'm not voting for Trump because he's a sexual predator or a pedophile or he done filed bankruptcy 1,000 times. No, none of that. Because what he does in his personal life, I give a damn about. I want what he can do for me in the economy. I'm not voting for a preacher. I'm not voting for a father or a father-in-law. None of that. I'm voting for the economy, man. The economy. And y'all can have Kamala Harris and that bullshit that she's done to us. And if you think that because she's not, and you're voting for her because she's not, then you're an idiot. And if you don't like what I'm saying, then guess what? I don't give a damn. That's right. I don't give a damn. So moving forward, you know, a lot of people got on here and said a lot of things, you know what I mean? And I'm saying this too. I'm gonna vote what makes sense. What makes sense. Not what makes my heart go bump, bump, bump. Oh, she's a black woman. Who gives a damn? I'd vote for her if she was an alien from Mars, if she could do better than what she did. No. If you really want to know the truth, it's the economy, y'all. It's the economy. And people are trying to use race as a reason for vote for someone. If you vote for someone just because they look like you, then you're an idiot. You're an idiot. Period, point blank in the story. You deserve to be broke. And for that sister that got on here talking about we deserve nothing, we don't deserve generational wealth. Well, you know, the thing about that is she don't even know her damn place. You know, instead of trying to knock us, she's supposed to be trying to hold us and hold us down, not down to the ground, but hold us up so we can be successful. It's people like that say shit like that makes me just say, yep, this world is full of idiots and morons. Education is a must. It's a must. Don't just listen to what you hear and act on it. Do your research. You don't like what I'm saying? I don't care. I don't care. But I have an opinion like anybody else. And here's the deal. Donald Trump, he ain't did nothing to me, don't know him. I don't give a damn what he does between him and Melania. You didn't raise this much dust when Hillary and Bill had a falling out. How about that? You know, let's bring up some real shit. What? You don't talk about none of that? You sure about that? You sure about that? Because everybody's got some skeleton in their closet. You know? Kamala Harris has done nothing. Joe Biden has done nothing. And I do mean nothing for us. Nothing. I'm talking about somebody walking and knocking on my door and handing me no check. Hell no. I want you to make it even across the board. Make it where I have the ability to go out and kill myself the way I'm doing, but earn a proper wage. And if not, guess what? We got something called a school. I can go re-educate myself and get a better trade. If you don't like that, I don't give a damn. You can go right to hell. As fast as you got in my face, you can go right to hell. So on that note, this is just me speaking quickly, not thinking about nothing, writing nothing down. Don't got no teleprompter. Black man. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna get to work. You ready? It might get me banned, but I don't give a damn. You ready? Here we go. Wakanda forever! Let me go to work before my employer fires me. Bam!
The more I start to hate The View, and this is one of the main reasons, Obama came out because they look at the statistics and they also see on social media how black men are pretty much turned off of Kamala Harris. And there's reasons why. I am not a black man, I'm a black woman. And there's some things that makes me turn off of her. You representing Biden's administration, you're being the vice president, right? People from North Carolina, Florida, Tennessee, Alabama, Mississippi, even Georgia from the recently had Hurricane Helen and also Hurricane Milton. These were the worst hurricanes that ever possibly made, okay? But regardless, you gave the people them $750, which was a temporary stipend. It was not permanent. The people in Hawaii, you gave them $700, and we didn't hear anything about any updates. All we saw was potential people who were celebrities trying to find ways if they can sell their property. And don't tell me that wasn't happening, because that what was happening. Now, moving around, they had recently suffered. I see people who don't have much are putting their money together to help the victims. Okay, they can't help all. I mean, Dolly Parton and a string of celebrities had to put their money in to help their state and to help their people. Okay, they didn't have to do it, but they did it. Now, you mean to tell me you giving the migrants a stipend of $4,000? First of all, you shouldn't have given them no more money, because these migrants had enough. They should have been looking for a place. Okay, if you know you've been in a shelter and you're not familiar with the area, you should have been looking for a place, because who the hell want to live in a shelter with a room full of people? Let's be real honest. Even if you're no longer living in your country and you're not familiar with America, but they have these large amount of money in their EBTs and stuff, and nobody can tell me that they do not. And they get medical assessments and all that stuff. But my thing is, you could have gave that $4,000 to help those people, to even at least for accommodations for hotel and so forth. You should have left the miners alone and focused on the people that is in North Carolina and various places that suffered from the hurricane. That's number one. Number two, you are making equality for immigration people, but not the equality for people who are natives. There has been recently situations happening. There was three black men who were executed last month. And each of them, and all of them had proven statuarity that they did not do the crime. Okay? Matter of fact, I heard there was 5 of them that did not do the crime. You needed to investigate the Supreme Court, because it's always the same 6 over the 3. And then it ends up trickling down to the Supreme Court of the state, where you see the anonymous of people who are the Supreme Court of the same ratio, 6 over 3. But I'm talking about the Supreme Court, the highest one. Versus, and even looking at some of the governments, and people keep on saying, oh, that's not their position, but they could have still had a conversation with them. Okay, negotiate the situation, even look at some of the numbers and statistics or whatever. No. Another thing is another detrimental. People who get Social Security retirement. Now, you see the economy is really effed up. You could have turned around and tried to go up on the increasing of it. No. But meanwhile, you're giving foreign aid to Israel and Ukraine. Make that make sense. You see you see situations where people are doing corruption, and then you guys are still wasting taxpayer money and trying to put the corruption on Trump. And then look what happened now. And I know with all these cold fees, new people in the state of New York is going to have to deal with that. I can feel it. It's all in the air. Then you have someone running as president, and he's saying violational things, and there's no safety and security in America. We could be in the middle of World War III, and there's no safety and security. You guys have safety and security, but we don't. The crime has been drastically, and you guys turn around and come up with the solution and say that fentanyl and drugs, well, this is coming from Trump's administration too. To tell you the truth, I don't sleep on none of y'all, because all y'all are full of shit, both Republican, Democrat, and liberal. Okay? But you're telling men that they have to turn around and pick a side of her when she don't even support men. Look how many men are incarcerated. Look how many men died in the stray of a bullet from a police officer. Look how many men have been unalived with unseen death, unsolved deaths. Look how many men that don't even be like men, because when they look at their paycheck, they can't even feed themselves and feed their children. Look how many men been out of work, and you're saying that the unemployment is down. And I'm seeing men that's not working, and they're saying that the foreigners are taking the jobs away from them. And then when we say that, it's fake news. No, it's true. So, if you wanted the men to be on your side, not having celebrities like Quavo, Megan Thee Stallion, all of them coming and talking bullshit, then you have Obama coming to ridicule the men. First of all, he can't even step to a man and tell a man something like that. First of all, since people are telling us who we need to vote for. And that goes for the Trump administration too. That's the reason why if she doesn't win, she got to look at all the things that she had done during the Biden and even her presidency. Okay? The thing was, there's no communication between Biden and her. Everybody's doing their own thing, and she think laughing is going to suffice things. People can't eat from laughter. Okay? From the time when the people that was in the hurricane, there was so much price gouging. Hotels were going up, food was going up, everything was going up. The stores wouldn't allow the people to go there and buy food. They was bombarded by security. Come on now. From the time Trump and even Biden came, it's like you guys made this world to be made this country to be a third world country. To tell you the truth, both y'all need to get out, and we need to get somebody else. And then if you look at the dynamics, all you Republicans and even from you legislators, all of y'all are stealing. And all of y'all are bamboozling, and you guys keep on trading our stuff away. So we don't have nothing left. So like I said, when you're telling the men to change their minds, no. When they look at their paycheck and they look at the lifestyle that they're living, and they didn't even reach time to even retire, it's like a slap in the face to them. And Sonny needs to shut the hell up, because every time she be running up her mouth, she doesn't make any sense. At least with Whoopi Goldberg, she knows there's a time to say something and there's a time to not. She always have to come with her political correct self and telling men what they need to do. Why don't you go tell your man to do something, all right? And leave the black men alone. Because they're the same people like her would not pick a black man. They'll turn around and pick a white man to get married.
So ridiculous. So I saw this video on my For You page on TikTok. I was just scrolling. So I saw this video and how this pan-colored man decided to talk about how, black men are so crazily voting for Trump. I smiled for the first time, with the word crazily. But at a second thought, I was like, this is just a matter of a personal decision. Like, the other time I posted a video about, I think Obama, yeah, was also talking about, the turn up of black men for Kamala and how disappointing he is. He even went ahead to talk about how this woman goes to the same school that black people went to. He also talked about how she know what oppression is all about. She know what it feels to be a black person and a woman of color, a POC person. Like, he even went ahead to talk how disappointing that he was to see a turn up of a very low percentage of black men, and he called them out to do better, to like put yourself, this person is your own, with all of the, and this got a lot of black men reacting to the fact that, okay, nobody should tell them what to do. They are not in time. Like, a lot of people were like, he particular has no right to tell them what to do, because during his own tenure, he never did anything for black people or even black men. People gave their own reasons, like why they feel that him coming out to tell black men to vote is just something that he's not even supposed to do, because he has no right to do that. During his time, he never did nothing for black men, black people, and all of that. So people were just giving commentaries and so disappointed with the fact that he have to call them out. And people were like, okay, especially black men, don't tell me who to vote for. I want to vote for whosoever that I want to vote for. You are not in the position to tell me who to and who not to. Like, it's made a lot of, or it's brought about a lot of commentaries on social platform, and people were like, oh my god, why, with all of them. And now I was going through my For You page on TikTok, and I just saw this video of, this pan-colored lady still calling out black men crazily. Those ones that is not going to vote for Kamala. They need to talk about, those ones that is actually, key in voting for Trump. Which, during election period, a lot of people have their reasons. It's all about election, strategies, trying to convince one person, two persons to vote for this person because of this. But the board of contention is that a lot of people have their own personal reasons to vote for whosoever they want to vote for. Like, a lot of people, want to vote for A because of this. Why? And some group of people want to vote for B because of this. And now I'm trying to understand in the aspect of black men. Black men, on the other hand, they have seen that, okay, during Obama's period, this didn't favor us. What makes us think that this time around it will favor us? And a lot of black men was like, okay, even this administration have not even favored us. So what makes them think that, or what make people think that going forward it will benefit them? Which I still don't blame anyone that thinks that way. What I know is that everybody is just doing what they feel is right, that is going to benefit them. A lot of, oftentimes people do things to benefit other people. People don't want to do things to benefit them. Like people want to vote because okay, every other person is voting for A. Let us all vote for A. But I think that this present election, a lot of people are now being concerned about their own personal gain and growth. Anything that will, or any candidate that will make them feel that this might benefit us. They don't care who this person is. This is the person that they want to vote for. I think this is what everyone is just doing, you know. And I wouldn't blame anyone for trying to vote for whosoever that they want to vote. This is just a personal decision. And nobody should be forced to vote for A or B. It is your own, your own decision, your own goal. Like, you have to, But the thing is that why people are, talking about Pamela and all of that is the fact that when you see two evils, you have to do your own feasibility study to actually know the one that might be lesser evil. I'm not calling anyone evil. I'm just using that, that phrase just the way at which a sister used when she was giving the reasons why she feels that going for Kamala would be better off for her personally. She's not even forcing no one to, you know. She also went ahead to tell everybody to like, okay, do whatever you want to do, vote for whatever you want to vote for. But the thing is that I am even like, is it that it's only these two candidates that people must vote for? Is there not any other candidate that is, because the way at which things are going, the same, like, will I say birds of the same feathers are being brought out for people to pick from birds of the same feathers? Like, I don't get, you know, I don't really, I'm just, this thing is just so confusing. This is just something that everybody is just trying to do what they feel is right, and people want to be safe. My own take is that people need a government that will, first of all, make black people to be safe. A government that will, that will delete any form of discrimination. A government that will delete any form of ray and cease. A government that will treat everyone equally. A government that will delete any form of supremacy. This is just it. If a particular government is going to make all this discrimination, variances, make oppression to be a thing of the past, this is just the government people should be praying for. Seriously. Anyway, lovelies, please correct me if I'm wrong. Subscribe to this channel if you're yet to do that. Like this video and leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. Are you going to be voting for candidate A, which happens to be, you should know that, then candidate B, and give your reasons of what you think? Because at this point, I'm even so confused. But I wish that there is another form of candidate, because I saw a video where a sister was talking about how, okay, how the society is just bringing these two candidates. Meanwhile, there are other people, but people in the other hand, like, even if they refuse to vote for these two people, what makes you think that the other third person, might win the election? So we're just going to just continue praying and hope that Yeshua does something. And I'll see you of this when I upload. Watch after this, guys. Then thank you so much for all the love and support. Don't forget to please leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video, and please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. We're just here to educate ourselves. I'll see you of this when I upload the next one.